Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name's Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And today we're taking a look at Kinky by Caelum Audio, and it's totally free. Hello, welcome to the show. My name is Jade. This is How to App on iOS, and I hope you are all doing well. Yes, indeed you do. Good to see you all. It is a Saturday morning here, and slowly but surely we progress and get a little bit better each day. Thank God I'm not coughing right now, but I'm sure I will be during this stream. You can become like a Wart Warrior. Did you know that? Welcome to our Wart Warriors by joining down below. It's $1 a month. And all that kind of jazz. You get custom emojis and stuff like that. We're not going to go too crazy today, as it is a Saturday morning here, Friday for the rest of you. I hope you all had a fantastic 4th of July. But we're talking about an app today that was actually released for another day, which was International Joke Day. And no, that wasn't 4th of July. It was the 1st of July. 1st of July is International Joke Day every year. And it seems now every year Caelum Audio is releasing one of their apps for absolutely nix, zero, nada, absolutely zero. And they're really, really, really good. Was I going to do a show on this? I wasn't going to because, it's free. I'm not, nothing like that. So you don't have to pay any money. You can go download it now. But the reason I am doing a show on it is because there isn't a manual. And I'm sure there's people out there who are probably looking at it and going, hey, this is really cool. It makes sounds. But there's some layers to this app that you may not know how it works. So we may as well do a show on it and get it in the bank. Cha-ching, zing, ding-a-ling. Hello, Jim Shannon. What's going on? And Ali's lurking. There's 12 people here lurking away. Lurk, do what you need to do. I'm going to just get on with it and drink my lemon honey tea like I am every single goddamn day. I'll tell you some good news, though. The Walk With Me will start filming again this week, I do believe. I've already decided my destination. And I went out yesterday and got some new shoes for walking because guess what? Walk With Me is pretty demanding on shoes, let me tell you that. And my shoes were pretty destroyed. In fact, when I took a closer look at them, the entire sole was hanging off. Who knew? So, Walk With Me this week. I've got new shoes. I'm going to have to walk them in a couple of days before we head off. So there's that. There will be no actual Walk With Me presentation or premiere this week because I didn't film anything this week because I was sick and needed to take time off. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Audible Video. Yes, it is Typing Talk, and hello, Pole Vault, working and a lurking, doodle-a-doo-doo-doo. That's a good name for a song, yeah. I won't get sick on this walk. Hopefully. It's going to be sunny. It's going to be 16. I'm not going anywhere where it's as cold as where I went last time. Plus, I bought a coat. So I've got a new coat for Walk With Me as well. So I got a nice big coat. Oh, my God, it's warm. So that's cool. Well, it's quite warm, actually. All right, let's Oge. We'll go over to the Beat community, check out what's new, anything like that. 4 Pockets has deals this weekend. What are those deals? Let's find out now. You can get rings for $8.99, Evolver for $8.99. You can get Wave Cloud for $9.99, Euclidean for $8.99, and Helium for $8.99. Hello, Joe Glenn and Ed Zielinski. What's going on? If you are a Patreon, remember to make sure you vote for the race this week. I think the votes are in. It's looking like it's the fancy dress race this week. It's not a pimp coat, dude. It's not a fur coat. It's just a puffer jacket, Is that what they call them? Is that what the kids call them these days? Puffer jackets? You can't escape them everywhere I went. It was all puffer jackets. So I'm going to look like a big fat puffer fish with my new Nikes. All right. Let's go. Where were we? Chronica is currently on sale as well. A new module's been released for Mila 5. Now, I expect, if you already have, is this a payable thing? No, so I'm guessing, yes, it's a part of the Collection 3. So if you own the Collection 3 for Mila, guess what? New stuff in there. Open it up, do the download, and you'll get a some kind of new thing. I don't know. I could have read what it was, but I can't be bothered. I may do a show on it next week. Future Moments has updated Video Master Pro EQ for videos. There you go. Web AU and Session Notes has been updated. Caelum Audio have made their other joke apps, International Joke Day apps, Dustbin and Subscription free. So these are normally worth 99 cents, and these were the first two. So basically, Caelum Audio have been doing this International Joke Day free app every year for 3 years. So they've got 2 previous ones, and they're currently free as well if you want to go grab them. Dustbin, which turns any sound that you put through it like it sounds like it's being recorded in a dustbin. And Subscription is like it's a synth, yeah? So it's a piss take on subscription-based synthesizers. All these are jokes, and if you pay attention to the app we're looking at today, it's called Kinky. It's kinky. Get it? Joke Day. Boom. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Yeah, like the Michelin Man, but black. Oh, God, did I say that? I'm going to be cancelled. African-American Michelin Man. I just made it worse, didn't I? All right. Any other apps on sale? So Dustbin is normally worth 99 cents. It's free. And the same with Subscription. Is that what it was called? Cancel me. The more you get cancelled, the more popular you get. There is no such thing as getting cancelled. Spatializer, VHS synth. There's heaps of stuff on sale. But as I said, we're taking a look at this baby here. It's completely free. Yes, if you head over to caelumaudio.com, you can also download this for free for your desktop as well. And because they're celebrating International Joke Day, if you use the code IJD24 at checkout, you get 50% off Caelum Audio apps as well from their website for desktop and stuff like that. But yeah, here it is on your desktop. You can grab it here or on the App Store like this. Boom, there it is. Totally free. What can you complain about? Absolutely nothing. All right, so let's have a play with it. I've made a project. Of course I've made a project. And then we'll come back and have a look at how it all works and what exactly it is. So I will shut up. Yes, I will, Jim. I will quit while I'm ahead. And let's play this thing that I made while I was out searching for new shoes yesterday. Let's ja. Alrighty, let's see what this thing does, exactly what it is. We'll clear this out of here. And the things you make when you're traveling, huh? And you got nothing to do on a bus. So we're going to open a MIDI track over here and an audio track. So essentially, I mean, it's a drum rattly thing. Is that the best way to describe it? King Key. As I said, it's totally free. So, you know, you can do it with it whatever you want. If I connect my keyboard to it, let's do that. We'll connect my Arturia to it. So how am I making those sounds? Well, I'm doing it by hitting my keyboard here. And you probably guessed the first sound here is a typewriter. So it's definitely like a rhythmic kind of thing. It has some kind of tonal sounds in there. You can create some tonal sounds. All right. And you'll notice all the apps that are a part of this collection, if we just open up subscription, this is subscription from last year. They all have the same aesthetic, the same kind of look, like a blueprint. So I think that's what they're trying to do, is create this like blueprint sound of an app that they were going to make, but instead they release it as a joke kind of thing. We'll go across the top and cover what's going on up here. So you've got a mod view here, and you'll notice when I click this, all these knobs disappear, and this is where you will be able to access your modulation if you start adding modulation to your effects. You also have a preset page here. So when you click this, it takes you to your preset page. Here you can create folders. Create a folder name if you want. You can rename stuff. You can share, export, export, import, move stuff around, delete, and close. So nice and big. You're not going to get confused with the preset model here. You also have a keyboard down here if you'd like to use this as well. It's quite an odd keyboard because it doesn't really show a proper keyboard. Yeah? What's going on with my mic? Something's happening to my mic. It's getting all rooted. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Hang on a minute. Let's see if I can reboot it. Are we back? There we go. I didn't know what was happening there. Strange. So yeah, you've got a little keyboard down here that you can play around with. And you can turn that off over here too, so you can get rid of that. We also have a delete button if you want to delete a preset. You can switch through left and right with your presets up here with the arrows. Here are your presets. So you've got instruments and factory stuff. There's a bunch in there. Here's your initial patch. Anything you save will go in here as a user preset, right? So so if I hit save now like this and call it demo, hit save, you'll find that will be in my user presets and all that jazz. Boom. So pretty standard stuff there. That's your save button, and you have this really cool dice here. Now, just be aware, when you hit the dice, it doesn't change the sound. So this is where you'll find your instruments, or I guess sounds. It will only change all of the modulation and stuff over here. So you can see when I press it, it's only changing all of this. Now, be aware when you do this, shit can get loud. Probably an idea to have a limiter on here. Let's just put this one on. And you're not always going to get something worth a pinch of shit. See, nothing. These are pretty poor. But you can always hit your init patch and come back. All right, there's a volume here as well too, if you want to consult that. Here's where you'll find your instruments. So you've got a typewriter, computer keyboard, MIDI keyboard, Marshall kit, Micron kit, uppercut kit, voltage kit, typewriter bells, and typewriter buzz. So the first one's obviously a typewriter. Hello, Ali, as well. This one is a keyboard. Now, these are all samples, so it takes up a little bit of space, but not too much, actually. I think the app's pretty small when it comes down to it. Let's have a look. How big is this app? I'm curious to know. 12 megabytes, so it's not going to like damage your memory or anything like that. So we've got a MIDI keyboard. So these are the sounds from your, if you've got a MIDI keyboard. Pretty unexciting, but you can turn it into something interesting. So you've got a Marshall kit here. So there's lots of sounds. As you can, well, you probably can't see. We've got a Macron kit. Just going to bring this sucker up. You can go pretty low down. I'm like 2 octaves down on the keyboard. Was it Audible's birthday yesterday? Wow. That's for you. No, if it was, happy birthday, Audible. Why did you not tell us? We're like your friends. Are we supposed to remember that shit? Damn. Well, there you go. No, happy birthday, Audible. So as you can see, there's pretty much a lot of sounds in each one. You told me the day before. Oh yeah, you did too. Well, I did. I actually didn't see you yesterday, did I? There's some pretty cool dance sounds in it for free. This is wild. That's the uppercut kit. And we got this voltage kit. Awesome. And then we got typewriter bells. and typewriter buzz. So these are like springs. And I think that's all of them. So then back to your typewriter. But it's what you can do with all the effects that come with it. That's fun, yeah? So we'll go back to, let's go to our, what do we do? We'll use the uppercut kit. So let's cover the effects that we have here. And these are all, there's modulation and stuff like that as well. So we've got resonance up over here. You can add a bit of resonance to it. And you've got a cut off. Hey Mars Capone. All right, so we've got a cutoff, we've got resonance, and we've got a sample rate here as well too. So we can change the sample rate all the way down to 20 hertz. And we can destroy our bits as well here from 32-bit all the way down to 1-bit. So if you want those Atari 2600 sounds, and you have a drive as well. So you can go into the minus, or you can really drive this thing hard. And you have a drive offset, also a reverb on the end. So you can decide your reverb size. And the mix, pretty decent reverb really. Remember, this is all free. Pretty good for free. Okay, so let's talk about the modulation that you get as well. So if you look very closely, I'll zoom in for you. You can see these little circles here. So you've got 2 effect slots for each of these. So we'll start off over here with the cutoff. And see these little sections here? We've got a envelope A and LFO A. And underneath we can flip between envelope A and LFO B. And to use these effects, for example, if I wanted to use this LFO, these are all the effects you can use here. So you've got a touch, mod, key, velocity, LFO, and an envelope. So if I want to grab this LFO, you just hold on it and grab it and drag it to one of these slots. And there is your LFO. So you can see it's got a little circle. Everything's very minimalist in here. So we've got that little circle here to say that we've got an LFO attached. And if I drag my finger up, that's you can see it's gonna move the LFO in a positive or in the negative the other way. So there's our LFO. And we can sync this up to our door over here. Here's your LFO controls. And we can decide the rate. So you can see that LFO working, doing its thing. Now, when you've got this highlighted, okay, and you drag, it's actually faster from the left and slower to the right. But if I turn this sync off, then it changes to the opposite way. So slower from the left and faster to the right. You've got a couple of shapes. You've got a sine wave, you've got a triangle, you've got a square and a saw. Now, if this is all a little bit too small for you, the LFO, this is where we have our mod view. So if you click on here, you get a larger picture of everything that's all the modulations you've got running. So if we drag an LFO up here onto the resonance, we'll drag an envelope up here as well. Let's put an LFO on the reverb mix and an envelope on the reverb size. And when we jump out of here, you'll start to see this filling up. So let's use LFO A here. We'll use the envelope follower. Now it's starting to get some action, yes? You can see every time I hold down a key, and the envelope, we have an ADSR here for the envelope. Let's turn up the LFO on the reverb mix. So yeah, you can start to build up some pretty cool stuff. Hey, Jerry Gomes, what's going on? Good to see you. Oh yeah, it's a halfway point of the show. Guess what we do there? We run an ad. It's an ad time, and you can avoid the ad by becoming a YouTube Premium subscriber or by skipping the ad and waiting to come back. Let's run it. It's run. And while we're waiting, let's do a poll. I'm not going to set up a poll. Maybe I will. Why not? Let's do it. I know what the answer is going to be anyway. Okay, let's do a poll. Start a poll. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. What do we do? Hard for heavy or back to okay. So I'm trying to make a decision on what we're going to do tomorrow for the opening hour. So it's either stepping back to the 60s, all right, or hard, fast, and heavy. So complete polar opposites. And you guys can decide what's going to happen. See, I've already got hard, fast, and heavy up, but Russ was kind of pointing out, remember, you're really sick, and should you really be singing hard, fast, and heavy songs? So I went, all right, well, let's choose a 60s thing. And then I realized the 60s songs are actually harder to sing than the fucking metal songs. Anyway, we'll leave that up and come back over here. Let's continue on with this Bismo. All right. So I think you understand how to add your modulation. But you also have things like touch. So you can add touch over here. Now this is for after touch, I do believe. So you got after touch on your keyboard. You also have velocity, and you even have a mod wheel. So we could come up here and throw this down here for the mod wheel. Turn this up, and now every time I use the mod wheel on my keyboard, you can see this thing. I'll zoom in on it. Just watch this. So slide my finger, and my mod wheel is controlling that little thing there. Yeah. Let's do a larger. Where are we? Mod wheel. We'll turn it up. So yeah, you can control. You've got modulation with your mod wheel, keys. You can throw anything you want in here, and you've got two LFOs. You've got LFO A and B. So I can throw another LFO in here on the drum offset, or the drive offset, or the reverb size, or the mix. And again, you can get to this mod view and start seeing what you've got happening. Let's throw another LFO on these bits. Pretty damn cool. So I guess now we should make something with it, shouldn't we? That's pretty much it. Let's run through before we make something with it. So you've got some presets. You have instruments. These are pretty much the same as doing it this way, moving through the instruments this way. Yeah. Right. So if you choose instruments from here, it's virtually the same thing as choosing here. But you have some factory presets. So with things with modulation, everything. Let's run through these. There's only a few of them. Nice. Hi, Greg. And Ali. Did I say hi to Ali? So because this cutoff is being modulated, it gives the typewriter keys the appearance of a waka waka, a wah pedal. Neat. So it's pretty wicked for free. Can't complain. We got a wet pluck to. I think this is the last effect in here. Yeah. Nice. Let's make something. Let's make something. Because I'm working on a bunch of music at the moment. I'm going to try and make something that may be able to use in my album. So I'm going to use a scaler first. Let's load up a scaler. And just a piano. I want some sparse piano. Maybe we'll use a... we'll bring down this BPM to something ludicrous like 30. And let's go for it. Go for an F minor. Shoot this out to our piano. And I'm going to load up my suggest mode. Go to live suggest to minimize movement. In fact, okay, there are our chords. I'm going to go up here and put on passages and choose a passage 3 and activate that. Going to use an octachron. FAC drum kit. I'm going to go into my templates here and choose FAC. There we go. Need some static. Some kind of noise. Gonna add another octachron and send this out to King Key. So I'm sending a harmonizer. We're sending scalar to harmonizer, harmonizer into King Key. So we're using a typewriter here for this one. I'm going to give it some bit crushing stuff. Some reverb. Just going to choose a sound from here. Oops. Wrong one. I'm going to throw one of their other free apps on here, which was the first joke one called Dustbin. And this will make it sound like it's being recorded inside of a bin. Wicked. That's giving it that tone underneath. Sawsome, sawsome. And we'll just kill this. I'm going to save this just for fun. What do we call it? We'll call it VOP7. There we go. Pretty fun, free. Download it, have fun with it. Download the other ones as well, Dustbin and Subscription. Is that what it's called? Subscription. They're absolutely free. They will go up, so be aware. Get them while you can. I think they go up in a week or so, possibly. I can't remember the date. But yes, do that. What was the poll? Oh, man, the poll has been stepping back to the 60s. Boom, in the poll. Looks like you guys have chosen 60s. Thanks for that. That's really kind of you. I actually preferred to do the metal thing, but whatever. All right. Let's get out of here. Today's featured artist is PAL. We're going to play one of his tracks, and he's an awesome musician. This is a brand new one. It's called, what's it called? I Can Tell You. It's a lyric video. Let's play this and get out of here. All right, thanks for hanging out today and let me make some noise and getting this thing out the way. We've got cool apps coming up, Patreons. Make sure you enter for the codes, giveaways, all that kind of stuff. And that will go up later tonight. And yeah, let's get out of here. Do the things that make you happy. Mistakes make you better, and we'll all rise together. This is PAL, and this is I Can Tell You. Stay awake. Let's oja.
You can show me, you can let me know, you can help me, I won't let you go. I can tell you I can feel it now. I can tell you why.